Hi, my name's Corey. There was a terrible tragedy on planet Sean. It was a hurricane. A surprising hurricane. No one thought it would happen. Well, now here's Ari with more details about it.
Thanks, Ari. I'm here live at the hurricane site. The hurricane is getting stronger and heading north. Jeez, it's windy. This happening injured many people, but luckily killed no one. Now here's Mr. Welch interviewed by Michael Aarons.
Thank you, Ari. Now, Sam, I heard that you lived through this terrible event.
Yes, I did, but my wife is in the hospital at this very moment. The doctor says she will be well again soon.
How do you feel about this huge eruption?
It was very scary because it seemed like it was going to be forever.
Were you scared when your wife got hurt?
Yes, I was. But I was terrified, but now I'm glad she'll be all right.
Thank you.
That's about it for our weather forecast. I'll see you tomorrow on the Shine News for weather updates.
Ow.
Live at the hurricane site. The hurricane is getting stronger and heading north. Jesus, wind is really blowing hard. This happening injured many people, but luckily killed no one. Now here's Mr. Welch, interviewed by Michael Aarons.
Thank you, Ari. Now, Sam, I hear that you lived through this terrible event.
Yes, I did. But my wife is in the hospital at this very moment. The doctor says she will be all right again.
How do you feel about this huge eruption?
It was very scary because it seemed like it was going to last forever.
Were you scared when your wife got hurt?
I was terrified, but now I'm just glad that she'll be all right.
Well, welcome to today's News at 5. Now, I introduce to you Loraya Barturin.
Hello, my name is Loraya Barturin, and since today is Help the Deaf Day on Planet Shine, I am going to do the whole new show in sign language. So that's why I'm moving my hands.
Loraya. Now, we go to our ace reporter who's interviewing the maker of gravity boots. So now, here's our ace reporter, Stacy Driggin.
I'm here live with Samantha Stola, maker of gravity boots. Hi, Sam. May I call you that? Sure. Do these gravity boots really work, and what do they really do?
Well, they really work, because I tried them out, and they keep you on the ground in space.
And where can we buy these lovely things?
At any major department store.
And how much do these things cost? Our viewers want to know.
Only 1,000 questions.
Thank you very much, Sam, and save me a pair of those gravity boots.
Sure.
Back to you, Amanda.
Thank you, Stacy. Now, we go to our on-the-scene reporter, Shatal Shah, who's interviewing the neighbor of Shine, Patty Mayonnaise. So now, here's Shatal.
Thank you, Amanda. Hello, I'm here with Patty Mayonnaise. 50 years ago, this little girl named the new planet Shine. Patty, why did you name it Shine?
I named it Shine because shine is the name I thought it needed. The grass, the rocks, and even the lake just glistened.
Now, Patty, how was life when you first got there?
Sort of okay and sort of not. It was tough living in a new atmosphere. I missed Earth a lot. But when I got there, something very interesting happened.
What, Patty?
Well, we saw maple trees, and since we didn't know what to call them, we called them candy trees. And we found moth people who ate the sap off the candy trees.
Candy trees. I guess it was so delicious and sweet, you guys called it candy trees. Okay, back to you, Amanda.
Thank you, Shatal. Tune in tomorrow when we'll be interviewing Jill Levy, the first woman to ever bungee jump off the planet Shine. So stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of News at 5. Thank you for joining us.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. Here's Michael Evans live on the scene.
Here I am, live with scientist Jason Abraham. If you heard, an asteroid is heading towards Shine. Jason, where and when do you think this asteroid will hit Shine?
In about 10 minutes, it will demolish 1/3 of the Shine.
Jason, is there any hope that anyone will survive?
Maybe 1/8 of
Here I am, live with scientist Jason Abraham. If you heard, an asteroid is heading toward Shine. Jason, where and when do you think this asteroid will hit Shine?
In about 10 minutes, it will demolish 1/3 of Shine.
Jason, is there any hope that anyone will survive?
Well, maybe 1/8 of the population will survive.
There you have it with Jason Abraham. Now back to you, Chris.
Stay tuned for more information. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Earthquake!
Hey, movie lovers, want the best videos and hottest games? Come to Shine Books and Videos. Shine Books and Videos is the only place that has RoboCop 17. You also get 60% off the newest games like Rise of the Robots 10. So if you want the best movies and hottest games, come to Shining Books and Videos.
Adults who like to read, here's your chance to get Hey, for all you children and adults who like to read, here's your chance to get as many books as you want. We have books like The New Day Friends, The White Mountains, and The Great Canner Enterprise. Each book is 70% off. Hurry, because this sale is only for a limited time.
Hello, this is Jessica Lawrence with Kate Bloomfield and Judy Wong with the Coming Line News, with an article on new inventions.
Tonight's broadcast is about the 3 new inventions, the Talking Flyer, the Freedomatic, and the Hoover XP 2001.
First, there's the Foodomatic, a perfect computer for getting all the foods you want. Just pressing a simple and convenient button delivers your food. Then there's a Talking Flyer, which takes you wherever you want to go in 3 seconds.
Another invention is the Hoover XP 2001, which can transfer into any other things.
You know, Judy, I heard of that. Is it any good?
I wouldn't know.
My husband says it's quite good. See you tomorrow from 7 to 9 in the morning.
That's all for the 5 o'clock news.
WMPE TV is sponsored by the Hoover XP 2000. TNACS, the new advanced car systems.
Introducing the new Hoover XP 2001.
Comes complete with a remote control watch. Enables you to open your doors from miles away.
It also turns on the shields, transforms the car, turns on the lights, and even drives back to you.
The Hoover XP 2001 can transform into a boat, plane, convertible, and even hover over land. Hoover XP 2001, take Hoover XP 2001 to the track. You can drive at a top speed of 385 miles per minute. It also comes with a full motion 10-inch color TV.
Your Hoover XP 2001 has clap-on, clap-off lights, radar, and voice command windows, and also comes complete with a phone.
Also comes complete with dual side airbags and anti-lock brakes. For this great price, we'll even throw in the new Hoover alarm system.
If strangers should come near your car, it will warn them. If the strangers should proceed, it will shield itself and give off a shock if they touch it.
And all of this for $70,000. This offer will not last long, so go to your Hoover dealer now. TNACS, the new advanced car systems.
This has been the 5 o'clock news.
Thanks for joining us.
Stay tuned for Space Simpsons on WMPE TV.
Planet Shine.